Uh, I've been doing DoorDash for a couple months. I think I started in October. It's pretty easy. It's not that hard. I mean, it's taking food from a restaurant to the customer, and uh, it's I get to work when I want to, and I don't miss on like my kids' ball games or important things that they got going on. So I like it. Um, I've been doing okay with it. I DoorDash in a small town, so it's not as crazy busy as like uh, bigger cities or anything like that. So I'm not getting like $14, $15 orders or anything. Uh, I usually try to accept orders around $6, $7, $8. Like I don't go below $6 usually, unless like it's a stacked order. I might have like a $4 order on an $8 order, and if it's not that much further, I may just go ahead and take it. But for the most part, it's easy, and like the town I'm from is or not. I live in Oklahoma, so like uh the town the couple of towns that I do work are they're small, so like it's not. I don't really run into a lot of people that are trying to scam me as far as like saying I didn't deliver an order or anything. But one exception happened last night, and it sucked because it was the last order that I had of the night. So like I had an order from Taco Bell, and like literally I was 2 minutes away from ending my dash and get the order for Taco Bell. It was an $8 order, and so I took it because I mean it was taking me towards my ending point anyway. So like I was like, I might as well go ahead and get one last order and then head on home. So I drop it off. It's at an apartment building. Uh, Everything went fine. I got the order. Uh, Went up, knocked on the door, and everything was fine. Like, girl answered the door. I said, "Do you have DoorDash?" She said, "Yeah." So I handed her the food. She said, "Thank you. Have a good night." I said, "You too. Have a good night." And go get back in my car, and I end my dash. And I no more got down like maybe 3 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes down the road, and then I get an email saying incomplete delivery notice. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Because, see, I've had two incomplete delivery notices right at the beginning when I started DoorDash because I trusted my GPS too much. And I like it was, I had two notices within like 2 days. Like, I mean, I was worried I was going to get deactivated. So, but on both of those instances, the GPS took me to the spot, and I left the food at the house where it took me. But my GPS has been stopping me short for some reason. Like, it'll say I arrived, but the house is actually a couple houses down. So I learned that now I use Street View, Google Street View, and I before I even leave the restaurant, I look at the picture of the person's house on Street View, so I know what house I'm looking for, and I also look around and see like in the picture if I can see like their street at their house number uh, posted anywhere, or like if there's anything that stands out about the house that I can look for. because a lot of times I'm delivering at night. So I've already had two incomplete notices, and they were both my fault. And I admitted to both of them when I filled out the form. I said, uh, it was my mistake. Uh, I'm I'm just I was trusting my GPS too much, and I never heard anything back from them, but I never got deactivated. So I just assumed that they chalked it up as me learning. So last uh, last night I get this incomplete delivery notice, and I thought there was no way. Like every house I went to was either, I think there were, most of them were all handed to me, like where you hand it to the customer. I think there was only like maybe two or three where I left it at the door, if that. And I verified, the number for every place that I had to leave it at the door. And so I thought, well, this is weird. And so I look at it. Sure enough, Taco Bell, the place I just came from. They said they never got their order. And mind you, I'm maybe 5 minutes down the road. Like I literally just left this place. And it's just like I filled out the form and I told them, like I said, you know, this order was, I literally just left. This order was absolutely delivered to the right place. I looked up the apartment number and everything, double verified. I said I handed the food to a blonde female. I said, please check my GPS, because they can check your GPS and see that you went to where you're supposed to go. Um, so far, I haven't heard anything back, and I have a notice on my Dasher app that says contract violation or whatever. So hopefully it gets reviewed and I don't get deactivated or anything like that. I'll keep you updated. But yeah, I went home last night and started immediately looking at Amazon, and I have a body cam coming. It's a cheap one, but I don't need like a fancy camera. I just need something to be used as backup for if this happens again. I didn't think it was gonna happen because like I said, I don't dash in big cities, but I don't know. Like hopefully having this camera is gonna be the backup that I need, so in case this happens again. But to tell you how small this town is, I will remember this place, and if I ever get this order again, I will just unassign and say they scammed me in the past, and I refuse to deliver to this place. But it sucks. I know everybody goes through it, but now, like, hopefully the camera will back me up. Hopefully it'll work good. I'll update with how that goes. But yeah, I mean, if you're just getting started with DoorDash, I would recommend like finding you a good like camera that you can just, the one that I got is going to be like it's like it's about like that size, and I can clip it to my shirt, and that's just what I'm going to do. I'm just going to clip it to my shirt and press record every time I go do a delivery from now on. That way, if this happens again, I can just send them the picture or the video clip or whatever I've got to do. But other than that, it's been good. Like I like doing DoorDash, and I mean, it sucks that happens, but it happens to a lot of dashers, and so we'll see.